Hello again, William. I'd like to outdoors, and today I'd like to talk just a little bit about justice. Last week, if you watched that video last Wednesday about tolerance, being tolerant of someone and their actions doesn't mean that you are justifying them. It means that you are making allowances for someone who is lacking in wisdom. Now, justice calls for carrying out wise judgments based on the laws and character of God. Now, God's going to be tolerant with someone because they're ignorant of His ways. That's why He sends people along to teach His ways. And that's why He gave us the Bible, so we would know what He expects man to do. Sometimes I say that these words have a opposite. There's a positive and a negative. Well, a lot of people want fairness. They don't want justice, they want fairness. In the book of Proverbs, chapter 8, verse 12, the writer says, speaking in the place of wisdom, I, wisdom, live together with good judgment. I know where to discover knowledge and discernment. Discernment is the positive side of justice. You have to, a person must use discernment when exercising the judgment we see in God's Word. That's fairness. Well, I got to make a little fun of it because some people think that they want justice when they really just want you to be fair with them because you treated someone one way and you treated them a different way. Let's look at something that God wrote in the book of Leviticus, chapter 19. Most of the time, I don't like to use my own understanding, my own wisdom, what little bit of it I've got. I like to use God's wisdom when I'm talking about something that's concerning His Word. The Bible explains itself. Leviticus chapter 19, verses 17 and 18. Do not nurse hatred in your heart for any of your relatives. Confront people directly so you will not be held guilty for their sins. Do not seek revenge or bear a grudge against a fellow Israelite. But love your neighbor as yourself. I am the Lord. See, He says that we're supposed to love our neighbor as ourselves. And the reason we are having contempt and hatred towards someone else is because we don't love ourselves, according to what that says, right? Carrying out wise judgments based on the laws and character of God. And how are you going to know about the character of God without reading His Word and seeing who He is according to His own words? That's how our character shows up. Somebody watches us and they hear our words, they know what our character is like. Again, Proverbs chapter 28, verse 5. Evil people don't understand justice, but those who follow the Lord understand completely. Again, we've got to follow God's Word in order to be carrying out wise judgments. So, be encouraged by God's Word. Again, love your neighbor as you love yourself. Seek all wisdom in God's Word. And join me again next time for another Wednesday Word.